feel like on Netflix.
Alright.
Oh.
Well, we've just released Checkmate. And we've got Mayor coming and coming and coming and coming. So why? Loads. That's a good question. For me, it would be probably selling out the assembly rooms in Edinburgh, which was like 1,000 folk. So because we're Edinburgh boys, and gone for playing in like 100 caps, to being able to do that is, I think, the biggest thing that we've done, without question. Actually, it is.
Ooh, that's a hard one. For me, it's got to be the tour. Just getting to see some of Europe and travel around in the van with everyone together was amazing.
Probably the Hunter support tour, just for the size of the venues and the crowds we got to play in front of. It was good.
Probably St Luke's. I think that was like my favourite show that we've done. I'll go for that. And no one else has said that, I don't think so.
Through stories I've heard, or folk that I know, or things that I've been through, or whatever. But I'm just like a big sponge whenever I'm anywhere, in a pub or a club or whatever. I just listen to what folk talk about and then try and put it into songs.
Eating, drinking. We've recorded some music. We've been down to London, luckily, when we've had the chance. Yeah, just getting through it and waiting to get back playing.
Big pop bands, really. Bands that I grew up listening to, like The Enemy and the Fratellis and Green Day and all the good bands, and then pop, folk and all. Everything pop you could imagine.
Personally, when I was growing up, I listened to a lot of punk rock and My Chemical Romance, stuff like that. Obviously now I don't listen to that as much, but I think originally that's what that's what made me want to be in a band, you know. Yeah, probably that.
The Babes.
Definitely.
Marker. No, we've all played since we were younger, and there's just nothing better than going out on the stage.
I don't know, well, I think I started learning guitar when I was like 10, and Liam's my cousin. I think he's seen me and was like, oh, well, obviously I'll have some of that. So you could say that I inspired him to start.
I've was the only thing I've ever been good at, I think. I mean, I use that, you can decide on that, but it's the only thing that I've ever really wanted to do. Plus, an injury ruined the football career, so had to be music, didn't it?
From a young age, in school, we obviously had the opportunity to play instruments, and I wanted to take up drums for that, to be as loud as possible, and since then I've not really wanted to do anything else. So.
Well, I didn't play at halftime at Hampden, so I sat in the hospitality box and had a few beers and watched Liam and Sam play, so it was great.
Well, I wasn't playing, it was just Sam and Liam.
It was good, to be fair. It was rainy. John McGinn scored a hat-trick and we got a nice fancy box.
We were there when Scotland actually won a game, so that's always a plus, isn't it? Because it doesn't happen very often. I had planned to go to London for the Euros, but obviously we'll just have to wait and see if June 21st is a reality. Playing at Transmit was magic. I suppose we wanted to, it was like a bucket list thing for us to play.
Transmit was amazing. Still recovering from the sunburn, I think.
Transmit was good, great to play on such a big stage in front of loads of people. The weather was good. Liam got a really silly shaped sunburn on his chest because he wore a V-neck t-shirt, and it was good, enjoyed it.
Because I'm colourblind.
It's more flattering.
Because the boys are boring and I want colour.
Liam's colourblind.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Obviously.
Planning loads. just a case of getting the green light on when we're allowed to play them. But rest assured, we've got a list as long as your arm. That song that Liam did live,
Probably, yeah.
Gone to the cinema. Most folk would say the pub, and but that's not me. I must got the pictures, to be honest.
Gigs, definitely gigs. That's all we're waiting for.
Personally, I just miss being able to see folks, see your pals, go out for drinks.
Getting to see all my friends again. Just normal life, really.
There'll be a couple of new tunes, and we played. I think we played for about half an hour.
A good show, hopefully. It was great. We got to work with our usual live team. Felt like a close thing we could get to a gig at that point. I think you'll enjoy it. It's good. I think it's good.
A couple of new songs. We're playing in front of no audience, but we're pretending that we are. So I hope you enjoy it.
Not me. I had COVID when it was recorded, so we've got a substitute drummer in called Kyle. Kieran's a better name. I'm a bit more handsome, but he does a good job, and it's a good set. So obviously, buy a ticket and watch it.
The new songs sound like
It's hard to say.
The new songs sound a bit.
they came for the year 2050.